Okay, so 2019, the C1 paper, I'm going to look at question 6. And you're looking for the volume of this. Now, the volume of anything is the area times the height or how far it goes back. So you're going to have the shape of this is an area of a triangle. So it's area of a triangle times the length of it, which is y. Area of a triangle is the base times the height divided by 2. So tidying that up, you get 30x squared y. And you're told that equals 480. So you can bring this, cancel off your zeros, bring this 3 across and divide. So 16 equals x squared y. So y is 16 over x squared. You then want to find the total surface area. Now the surface area of this shape, if I break it up, it's the base, which is 12xy. It's the back of it, that's the rectangle at the back. And the rectangle at the back, if you times them up, is 5xy. Plus, it's the two ends, that's a triangular ends. So you've got two of these, and the triangular ends is base times height divided by 2. Then you have the slope. Now the area of a slope is the length times the breadth of it. But I've got a bit of a problem here because I don't have the length. So I have to go over to the side to work it out. You're going to use Pythagoras' theorem here. So 5 squared plus 12 squared square root will get me the length of that slope. So 25x squared add 144x squared, which is 169x squared. Square root and everything there is 13x. So the slope is 13x times y. Now tidying all this up, you've got 12 add 5, 17xy add 13xy is 30xy. Tidying this up, those twos cancel off, leaving you with, that's a 12. So 5 times 12 is 60 divided by 2 is 30x squared, times it by another 2, brings you back up to 60x squared. You know what y is from over here. Y is 16 over x squared. So your area can be written as 30x times your y plus 60x squared. That times up 30 times 60 is 480. X over x squared is an x in the bottom plus 60x squared. Is that one done? Part 3 is finding the max or min. So again, you do dA by dx equals 0, and don't forget you need the second derivative. So let's find dA by dx. I can't differentiate that at the minute because I don't have all x's up. So I'll bring that x up as a minus 1 plus 60x squared. Differentiate it. Power to front, take 1 off. Power to front and take 1 off. That tidies up to minus 480 over x squared, just putting the negative power back in the bottom. dA by dx has to equal 0. So I'll bring this across. So it's 480x squared equals 120x. 120 goes over there, divides to become 4, and over here it becomes x cubed. So that gives you x is the cube root of 4. Don't forget to find the second derivative. Just do it over here where I've got the first derivative. So differentiating that again. Power comes to front and multiply. Remember 2 minuses give you a positive. So it's 960 x to the minus 3 plus 120. You can write that as 960 over x cubed plus 120. Your x is the cube root of 4. So putting that into your expression, 960, the cube root of 4 to the power of 3, add 120. They're all positive numbers, so my expression is going to be positive, which means I have a minimum value when x is root 3 over 4. I also have to do out of this paper question 7. So question 7, part 1. Y equals 2 root x plus 1 over root x add a. Let's fix this up. Root is a power of a half. That's in the bottom line, so it comes up as a negative a half. I've just realised we've copied it down wrong. Sorry, I'll start again. Question 7, part 1. Y equals 2 root x plus 1 over ax plus a. Now we're going to fix it up. It's a power of a half. That x comes up as the power of minus 1. That 1 over a just sits there. It doesn't come up. It's only the x that comes up, so be very careful there. When you differentiate that, power goes to front. So a half times 2 is 1. Take 1 off. Power goes to front. So it becomes a minus. Take 1 off. And the constant will disappear. Now, you can leave it like that. You can tidy it up. It doesn't matter. So 1 over root x minus 1 over a x squared. Either's fine. Part 2 is talking about the turning point. So that's when dy by dx equals 0. So I'll just put it in this neatened version here. So that means 1 over root x minus 1 over a x squared equals 0. I'm just going to tidy that up. See, like that. The tops are the same, so the bottoms have to be the same. Now, you were told what x is. So you're told that x is a quarter. So putting a quarter into that, the square root of a quarter is a half, and the square of a quarter, 1 squared over 4 squared. That 16 comes over there, so it's 16 over 2 equals a. So you've got a equals 8. You're asked for the coordinates. There's your y up there. So y is 2 times the square root of x. You're told that x is a quarter. Plus 1 over a, which is now 8. X is a quarter plus a. Square root of a quarter is a half. 8 times a quarter is 2 in the bottom row. So I've got, that's 1. Add 8 is 9. So I've got 9.5. So your coordinates, your x and your y.